Alright, welcome back. What are we doing? We're talking to our year. I'm burning. Unbearable already? I guess I'll have fast traveling. Oh, it was here the whole time? Oh. I thought I strictly had to do the... Oh, okay. Well, now I know.
Dovaki.
What's happening?
Aldwin? We heard the Dragonren shout from here. You defeated him? I feared as much. I thought it was him we saw flying east after your battle. We are not warriors. What is overlooked in the Dragonborn is not permitted to any other followers the way of the voice. You misunderstand our authority. The Greybeards... I see. The dragon will lead you to Aldwin, but without the Jarl's help. Parthenax has made the decision to help you. This is the road we have to walk. Even the Greybeards must bend to the winds of change, it seems. So be it. Tell Ulfric and General Tullius that the Greybeards wish to speak to them. We will see if they still remember us. Wind.
Alright, what's going on?
Dovaki.
What is this? Did he just come up here to shout? Oh, I'm burning. Oh, I'm burning quickly. I gotta wait to fast travel at night. Brutal. Okay, okay. I think I need to do another in feeding. Cause I be burning. Starvation is looming on the horizon. I kind of want to save and see what happens, if anything at all.
Come on then, just stoke the fire.
Because surely that mod would not introduce a mechanic that would insta murder you and lock you into a... Let's do... Okay, 12 hours will be 12 a.m. So let's get into like sleep mode here.
Get the cold out.
Lord Nilsine has been wrecked since her sister was killed.
Okay, this is almost completely gone, but it's not completely gone. Oh, it's 1 a.m. What is everybody doing? Nobody's sleeping.
We don't want your kind here, dark elves.
Somebody being a dick for no reason. Really? There we go. Interesting.
This one's a favorite of mine. A legend we all know and love. Our hero,
Okay.
our hero.
Because imagine if your autosave or whatever was on the cusp of starvation, you would load in and just drop dead and wouldn't have any time to go find someone to feed on. Like, surely they thought of that, the designers of better vampires. You would think.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
He's still stuck in that dialogue.
We've intercepted couriers from Solitude.
Only the foolish or the courageous approach a Jarl without sacrifice. Do I know you? It's about time they turned their gaze from the heavens back to our bleeding homeland. What do they want? I have the greatest respect for the Greybeards, of course, and the dragon attacks are a growing plague. But the political situation is still delicate. Not all the Jarls are fully committed to supporting me as High King. I can't afford to appear weak. I can't agree to this unless Tullius himself will be there. Alduin, the World Eater of song and legend. If that's true, well, it changes the situation, doesn't it? Even Tullius may be forced to talk sense in the face of such a threat. Yes, I'll give Tullius one more chance to quit Skyrim with his tail between his legs. And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against
So,
us.
I don't know. I used to know, but, you know, 10-year-old game and all. I think this empire only holds a couple territories left. They have their own Cyrodiil, I believe. After that, I don't think they have any other territories other than Skyrim. They don't have Valenwood because the Altmer have taken back their Falmor Dominion zones, which I believe includes the Wood Elf homeland and the Khajiit homeland. Black Marsh, obviously, I don't think are in the Empire. I think the Dunmer still are. I think they're still
Reflection
part of it.
suits me. It's difficult and sometimes tedious, but a well-made arrow strikes.
And that leaves maybe the Bretons are. So that leaves like 2 or 3 territories that they got left.
Dragon to attack Kinesville. Why they?
Oh, that's cool armor.
Are my men now giving free rein to anyone who wanders into the castle? Do you have some reason to be here, citizen? The Greybeards. What do those old hermits want with me? Why, there's nothing to discuss as long as that traitor Ulfric is in arms against his rightful emperor. They are getting to be a problem, but I wasn't sent to Skyrim to fight dragons. My job is to quell this rebellion, and I intend to do just that, dragons or no dragons. You may have a point. It's getting difficult to even move troops around without attracting a dragon attack. By all accounts, the Stormcloaks are suffering just as badly. Even Ulfric might see the sense of a truce under these conditions. Yes, fine. I'll come to this Greybeard Council. For all the good it will do.
Alright.
Keep an eye out for trouble. It's only a matter of time. You mean Ulfric's so-called Stormcloak Rebellion? The Nord Kings, oh, excuse me, Jarls. They can't seem to control their own people, so the Legion has stepped in to keep order. Sadly, the Empire's stretched a little thin these days. We've gotten very few reinforcements, so we've been forced to recruit locally. But rest assured, citizen, we'll put an end to this uprising. And things will get back to normal soon.
Interesting. Oh, someone's carrying valuables. I cannot resist the temptation to search. And also, I'm halfway into a level up, so... If I get a really good pickpocket spree, I could level up again.
There's nothing like a good song to lift the spirit.
You help me.
And of course, they're in some nook and cranny. The Jarl just kind of hanging out? Okay. I got a couple minutes to look around, but...
I'm a little busy at home. I've got all sorts of things.
Well... Oh, hey. I was just about to give up. Ooh, pretty. Alright. I really think I should consider
Come to sell.
getting the extra perks from Ordinator
Let's see what
patch.
we can do.
I've got the 20% more, but I might need the 50% more to compensate. Yeah, I need to keep a few of these for my future enchanting endeavors.
Just remember me if you get your hand.
Alright, we're going back. Once this quest is done, we're going to be at the cusp of the finale. That doesn't mean the adventure of Dibbe will stop, but it will also give me time to focus on other archetypes. I want to play my monk character. I want her to be punchy. I want to play my mage. I want to play Pestilence. And maybe an Unga Bunga weapon swinger. Don't know yet.
So, you've done it. The men of violence are gathered here, in these halls whose very stones are dedicated to peace. I should not have agreed to host this council. The Greybeards have no business involving ourselves in such matters. Yes. Which is why I allowed this violation of all our traditions. But regrets are pointless. Here we are. Take your seat at the council table, and let us see what wisdom we can find among these warriors of Skyrim.
So, Arngeir, is it? You know why we're here. Are you going to let us in
Ever
or
look
not?
remotely presentable?
You're not invited here. You're not welcome here.
We have as much right to be at this council as all of you. More, actually, since we were the ones that put the Dragonborn on this path.
Were you? The hubris of the Blades truly knows no bounds.
If it were up to you, the Dragonborn would sit dreaming on this mountain doing nothing.
Delphine, we're not here to rehearse old grudges. The matter at hand is urgent. Alduin must be stopped. You wouldn't have called this council if you didn't agree. We know a great deal about the situation and the threat that Alduin poses to us all. You need us here if you want this council to succeed.
Very well. You may enter.
Cool. This is going to be interesting for Dib, because now in real time, I'm going to really see where her opinion lies. Because she's so indifferent on the war. In previous playthroughs, I just kind of gonna go with what I want. Like I'm typically on with the Imperial side. The games don't do a lot to show us that the Empire has been a perpetrator of many atrocities. Every now and then, maybe, but it's usually an isolated incident, and it's usually taken care of, you know, with justice and all. I feel like breaking apart the Empire might make everybody a little weaker, especially against the Thalmor Dominion. So,
We all wait upon
yeah,
you.
I know. I'm thinking.
Now that everyone is here, please take your seats so we can begin. I hope that we have all come here in the spirit
You
of...
insult us by bringing her to this negotiation? You're Chief Talos Hunter?
That didn't take long.
Diplomat.
Here, here.
I have every right to be at this negotiation. I need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concord Act.
She's part of the Imperial delegation. You can't dictate who I bring to this council.
Please, if we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere. Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input on this matter.
By Izmir's beard, the nerve of those Imperial bastards, eh? To think that I would sit down at the same table with that Thalmor bitch. Either she walks or I do.
Interesting thing. She would not have cared as much if she had not literally seen orders to have herself killed. So,
I'm glad we agree on this.
get out.
Very well, Alfric. Enjoy your petty victory. The Thalmor will treat with whatever government rules Skyrim. We would not think of interfering in your civil war.
Ha! Skyrim will never bow to the Thalmor. Unlike your Imperial friends here.
You're lucky I respect the Greybeard's counsel, Galmar.
Legate, we represent the Emperor here.
Sorry, sir. It won't happen again.
Now that that's settled, may we proceed?
I have something to say first.
Here we go.
The only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the dragon.
Let's... because I'm not going to be talking over this too much.
There's nothing else to talk about. Unless the Empire is finally ready to renounce its unjust claim to rule over the free people of Skyrim.
I knew he wouldn't be able to
We're here to arrange
resist.
a temporary truce to allow the Dragonborn here to deal with the dragons, nothing more. I consider even talking to the Empire a generous gesture.
Are you done? Did you just come here to make speeches, or can we get down to business?
Yes, let's get this over with.
Are we ready to proceed? Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, this council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request. I ask that you all respect the spirit of High Hrothgar. Do your best to begin the process of achieving a lasting...
I sort of want to manipulate this into getting Maven Blackbriar as Jarl of Riften.
Let's get down to it. We want control of Markarth. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
So that's why you're here, Ulfric? You dare to insult the Greybeards by using this council to advance your own position?
Jarl Elisif.
General, this is outrageous. You can't be taking this demand seriously. I thought we were here to discuss a truce.
Elisif, I said I'd handle it. Ulfric, you can't seriously expect us to give up Markarth at the negotiating table. You hope to gain in council what you've been unable to take in battle, is that it?
I'm sure Jarl Ulfric does not expect something for nothing.
Yes, that'd be entirely
What would the
out of
Empire
character.
want in return?
Wait, General, you don't intend to just hand over Markarth to that traitor?
This is how the Empire repays us for our loyalty?
Enough. First, let's be clear. This council wasn't my idea. I think it's a waste of time. You are a traitor to the Empire, and deserve a traitor's death. But I at least will negotiate in good faith. Since we're all here at your request, I'd like to hear what you think Markarth is worth.
Okay. I think if she gives them Riften, that changes hands of the Jarl, which Dibbe has personal stake in, because Maven is bringing so much money and she's kind of a Thieves Guild patron. I'm gonna go for it.
The rift would help secure our communications with Cyrodiil, and threaten Ulfric's southern flank.
The Dragonborn has spoken, Tullius. Markarth will be ours. Now we'll see if there's anything behind your talk of good faith.
You disappoint me, Dragonborn. I accepted your invitation on trust in your good name.
What?
But it seems you intend to favor Ulfric. I can see now that this is not a negotiation at all. I know you, Ulfric. If I hand over Markarth, you'll be ready with a new demand. You'll never defeat the Empire, and you know it. But you're willing to sacrifice thousands for your own selfish ambition. Soon enough, I'll have you back under the headsman's axe, and this time there won't be any dragon to save you.
As always, the Empire's fine words are worth nothing.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your petty disagreements? Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Is he with you, Delphine? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
He is with me. And I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything rash.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? Alduin has returned, the World Eater. Even now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
I don't know about the end of the world, but this dragon situation has gotten out of hand. If this truce will help the Dragonborn here put an end to that menace, we both gain. Remember that, Ulfric. Now, back to the matter at hand. You know as well as I do that we can't hand over Markarth on these terms.
Show us bones. Where will these demands end?
I'm listening.
We want compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten.
You slaughtered the very people you claim to be fighting for. True sons of Skyrim would never do such things.
Damned Imperial lies. My men would never stoop to such methods, even in retaliation.
This
for
is
your
our
butchery
homeland,
at-
Tullius. All the blood spilled in this war is on your head.
So, Dragonborn, what do you say?
I don't know what happened there, so I'm gonna try to eke this towards an Imperial favorment so he can stop yelling at me.
Well said. For once you'll actually pay for your crimes. I suppose that's the fairest deal we're likely to get.
It seems we may have an agreement. Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, these are the terms currently on the table. Markarth will be handed over to Ulfric's forces, Jarl Igmund will step down, and Thongvor Silverblood will become the Jarl of Markarth. The Stormcloaks will withdraw from the rift, allowing Imperial troops unhindered access. Jarl Layla Lawgiver will step down,
Yeah.
and Maven Blackbriar will become the Jarl of Riften. The Stormcloaks will pay appropriate compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten. You both agree to this?
The Sons of Skyrim will live up to their agreements, as long as the Imperials hold to theirs. What about you, Elisif? Are these terms to your liking? Speak up. I'm sure General Tullius is waiting to do your bidding.
I have nothing to say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself a good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard our interests.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. I appreciate your loyalty. The Empire can live with these terms, yes, for a temporary truce, until the dragon.
Okay, so this sounds like it was a pretty even
After
trade.
that, Ulfric, there will be a reckoning. Count on it.
Come on, Delmar. We have a lot.
There is sometimes dialogue about how you clearly favor one side over another, but it looks like this time they didn't say anything like that. So
I assume you are familiar with the Dragonborn's plan.
Yes, I'm ready to do my part. Just say the word, and my men will help you spring this trap.
But the difficulty remains how to lure a dragon to Dragon's Reach at all.
Well, that's an excellent question. You haven't overlooked that little detail, have you?
Ah, I believe I can be of help here. I anticipated the problem. While you were arranging this meeting, I was busy in the library of Skyhaven Temp, an unguessed trove of lost lore. But the important thing is that the Blades recorded many of the names of dragons they slew. Cross-referencing this with Delphine's map of dragon burial sites, I believe I've identified one of the dragons that Alduin has raised up. Don't you see? The names of dragons are always 3 words of power, shouts. By calling the dragon with a voice, he will hear you wherever he might be. He's not compelled to, but dragons are prideful by nature and loath to refuse a challenge. Your voice in particular is likely to intrigue this dragon after your victory over Alduin. I think it's very likely that he will be unable to resist investigating your call. Ah, indeed. I'm no master of the voice, like these worthy gentlemen, but it is written here in this scroll. Oda Ving, winged snow hunter, as I read it.
We know it.
I'm afraid
There's one more we know about. That's fine. We needed his help. Now we don't. And it's long past time for him to pay for his crimes. And he's not just any dragon. He was the right hand of Alduin. He committed atrocities so infamous they are still remembered thousands of years later. He needs to die. He deserves to die. And it falls to you to kill him. Until he's dead. Well, I'm sorry, but we would dishonor our oaths as Blades if we continue to...
that is false. That is not what the Blades are for. The Blades are specifically supposed to protect the Emperor and their interests. Or in the ancient days, they were supposed to work for the Dragonborn. So essentially, they need to be doing what I say. And I've explained this before, but there is a mod that kind of corrects that. Alrighty. So before we do this, I am gonna have to go on a sort of smithing spree, because this armor rating is not gonna fly. And I don't fully know what I can make to boost it up rather than train it. I might have to have another off-camera adventure or just do a silent freeform. Are you kidding me? Is that is that our boy? No, our boy's in Sovngarde right now. Okay, yep.
Now we will see.
You know what? I have an answer for this.
Oh.
That. Oh boy. I'm gonna die.
Your voice is no match.
Come on, hit something. Oh! He tail thwacked me into death.
Do the right thing. Parthenax deserves to die.
You know what? I need to not fight during the day, is what I need to not be doing. It's 11 a.m. I don't know how long it takes to go to Riverwood in a fast travel, but we're gonna... I don't think it takes long to get down there. Yep. I missed. No! Get back down here. What is she doing here? She lives in Whiterun or something. Got it. Redemption arc. God, he looks so cool. So what I need on my to-be enchanted armor is some magic resistance, I think, is what helps me survive against all that. Yep. What is the most expensive thing I can conceivably make? Probably this. Only strip, steel, and iron? Yeah. Strip, steel, and iron. Okay. Oh, has the chance of instantly killing my target. That's brutal. I like that. I would like to play with one of these someday. I could technically make one. Okay. I feel like ebony is going on an ebony farm might also be profitable. See, this for 1,800 gold is only 2 leather and 2 steel. Okay. Is everybody still gawking? Yeah.
Want to hear a little Lord wisdom? You don't really know a woman who will have a strong drink and a fistful.
I'm allowed in here. If he comes in while I'm
Like those
feeding,
eyes you got.
I'm gonna get a screenshot because that'd be too
Add
funny.
hunger to them.
No, we're good. Alright. I don't plan on recording every second of my crafting montage, but I need to get my enchanting way up, and I need to get my armor
Papa says
upgraded.
you're friendly with strangers, but you seem alright.
May the gods watch over your back. And
Ooh. Gotta wait for him to like
glad
get
you're
over here.
Hey there.
Come on.
Until next
Activate.
time. Good to see you.
Activate your vendor.
Good. She and Hard run the mill. I make.
Oh my god.
Thank you. Ah, good to see. Some may call this junk. Me.
The other option is
call
just
them
downgrading my
treasures.
difficulty. But why would I want to do that?
Hello, friend.
There we go.
The finest weapons and armor.
Sir, I need all of your iron, your leather, and again, the vendors just stopped selling steel at some point. And I do not know why. Enemies?
All
Is
right.
it another dragon? Good grief. Alright, come on. Ass. Oh boy. I got nothing. It killed me faster than I could tap to my magic to heal up. I have no health potions. This guy's just gonna straight up kill me. Unless I can just run before he activates. Like, I'm somewhat fed. But still minus 30.
Got some good pieces out here. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit
There
your
we go.
needs. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
I'll see how crazy this gets. Alright.
I helped my father. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
What did I... Oh, I made a couple of these. That's unfortunate. So what am I... What did I immediately burn through? The strips. Okay. I mean, I can make more of that. Could also convert gold into experience. We're not gonna do that. Okay, we're gonna go straight to smithing, and there's nothing new I can make. Not until 80, I think. No, not even that.
You think all... blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Alright then.
Oh, really? I thought some quicksilver ingots could be used for jewelry. Apparently I'm wrong. Fine.
Out with it. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Alright. This is gonna get boring. I'm gonna end the video here while I do a vendor run around to level up my blacksmithing and enchanting. Because without putting the difficulty back down to novice or apprentice, which I don't want to do because I can one-shot bandits. Oh, that's not good. They could just be running back to their spawn points.
Steel's good, but loyalty's better. I'm loyal to Den Gear first.
Okay, they were.
Second.
But, yeah. It's just, I think dragons with the fire is the biggest threat to me right now. And I need to get some resistances to that. So, thanks for joining me, and we'll see you in the next video, which may or may not be voiced. So, if it's not, I apologize. Or not, if you're into that. So, toodles. Bye.